You know, there's no reason you have to work in your underwear for me. I don't expect any of you would dare steal from me. It's just a requirement that I have for personal reasons. Ah, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, and today we're going to take a look at a biker business sale. Okay, here we go. Now we're logging onto the Open Road website, and there we go. Yes, we do want to sell our goods. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, then let's see what we get this time. Okay, enter a boat. Well, it is the boat mission, and doubt
We
there
on?
he
Okay.
is.
It's a boat drop. Products loaded and waiting. They'll pay more for it if you get it to them quick, so get on over to the dock.
Okay, so there we are. It is the boat mission after all, and I'm just going to check my map now and see where the boats have spawned, and on this occasion they are down there on the west coast. Okay, jolly good. Right, now there are a number of locations which the boats spawn at for this particular mission, and on this occasion we've got a particularly easy one. The ones over on the east coast really can be quite difficult. In fact, the one that goes from east to north really is the most taxing of the lot. Okay, now we've navigated over here in our Hydra, and we're returning it to storage so that we can call it out later. Of course, if there is a personal vehicle already down here on the beach when I need to call in another one, unfortunately I will not be able to do so. Okay, now I'm climbing aboard here, and all that really remains is to navigate the 3 boats through a series of 5 checkpoints. Okay, that's the first one. Now, a little tip I can give you is the water does seem to be somewhat calmer here, closer to the edge of the land. I cannot say why that is, perhaps for programming purposes, but one does need to be careful not to run aground or bounce off rocks. Now, on this particular variant of this mission, you do need to go up the Zancudo River here. On this particular variant of this particular mission, I should advise you to go quite calmly. It really is quite easy to get stuck in the weeds here. Okay, I'm going carefully, and whoops, okay, right, that's exactly the kind of thing that I was talking about, and just the sort of thing that you want to avoid. So I would advise going up that stretch of the Zancudo River with a little bit of caution there, or at least slowing down and doing a slow turn once you get there. There really is no point in being heroic or ballsy about it, because it's just going to get you into a lot of trouble. Okay, now if you look at the map there in the bottom left hand corner, you can see a sort of dog leg of the land there, and that's where I normally like to call my Hydra in for the return journey. Now I would advise that you utilize some form of flying machine in order to get you back to the next boat. You can always take the boat down itself, but that takes time, you know, and it is damn sight quicker to go in a Hydra or Mark II oppressor, or even a Deluxo, something. Whoops, that is okay, right, what went wrong there? Okay, that was my driving now, wasn't it? Okay, yes, like I was saying, now one can choose to drive the boat all the way back down the distance that we've just traversed, but as you can see, it's taken us a fair few minutes to get down there, or rather to get up there, and so it'll take a fair few minutes to get back down, and so instead I'm going to call in the Hydra. And I happen to know that the Hydra spawns along this beach here. In fact, I may have parked the bike right on top of it, to be honest with you. That might have scuffed. Ah, no, there we go. Okay, jolly good. Now I'm going to hop in the Hydra, and to ensure that I don't park on top of it next time, I'm going to leave a little waypoint. Okay, that'll ensure that I don't get too close to the spawn location. Right then, okie dokie, now we're heading back up, or rather back down the map, and we're going to approach the boats to see if we can't just touch the Hydra down and take the next one out. Okay then, here we go. Right, jumping out now, I'm going to return the vehicle to storage once again so that it can be called in when I need it at the other end. Okay, here we go, coming up to the second boat. Now, there really isn't much to say for this mission, to be quite honest with you. It's a rather long, drawn-out one, not the best one that you could get, really. Helicopter would be far preferable in a single truck, of course. But, all in all, it's not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as the Trashmaster or the Post-Op Diamonds. Okay, now, like I say, we're just going to take a little bit of time here and try and get around here a bit more cautiously on this occasion. Okay, right, here we go, and I would advise this technique. It doesn't, I know that you're up against the clock here and you've got a bonus, but it's no good if you end up on the land now. is it? Okay, right, here we go, coming along for the fourth one. No, actually, that was the third one. There we go, that was the fourth one. Okay then, now then, I'm going to call in my Hydra on this occasion. I normally do it as I'm coming past this spit of land, as I say. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now, rather than wait until I've delivered the final drop. Okay, right, here we go. The Hydra's been called in, there will be no need to wait for it this time, and I'm just going to head on down to this last drop. Okay, jolly good. Now the sea is a little bit choppy here, but I don't think it's going to present too much of an obstacle. We're just going to make sure we don't hit any rocks as we go in. Okay then, right, here we go. Tally-ho and all that. Right, there we go. Drop number, what's that, number 10 now. Okay, and we've got 5 more to make. Okay, righty-o, turning the boat round now, and that Hydra should have been delivered some time ago, so we'll just go and hop into it and head on down and collect the final boat. Right, okay then. Yes, there she is, sat waiting for me. Okay, jolly good. Right, we're just going to take the boat on down now. We can see it there on the beach. We'll beach the boat and get on out. Okay, how close can I get it? Okay, not too shabby. Yes, that will do. Right then, don't want to ram the thing, of course. Don't want to cause any damage to the plane. I need it for the return journey, and here we go, heading up. And once again, as I've got so close, I have moved my marker, and I shall put it there just to remind me. Okie dokie, there we go. Right, and there we are, heading back up to the third boat now to make the final 5 drops. Okay then, so what can I tell you about this mission? What advice can I give you? Well, as I say, there are a number of spawn locations. This will not be the only run that you have to do. There will be boats that spawn at the south of the map and on the east of the map, as I say. Ones that spring to mind are one that spawns on the east and heads south. Not too bad, that one. One that spawns on the east and heads north really is a pig. The reason for that is that you are unable to spawn any return vehicles, any Hydras or flying cars or such close to the final drop, and so you are forced to take the boat both back and forth the whole length of the journey. Other than that, that leads me on to my next point really, which is I suppose a return vehicle would be the order of the day. You can use that boat, but I would not advise it. I would indeed suggest using a plane or a flying vehicle or even a fast car maybe. Really, the boat is quite a slow way to travel and I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, right now as you can see it's getting dark and rather choppy here, and there we go. Right, okay, now I would say that you don't really want to undertake this mission during the night time, but that really applies to any mission. I would always advise trying to sell your goods early in the morning, so that no matter how long the mission would take, you should still have ample daylight. Of course, the darker that it gets, the harder that it gets to see rocks and such forth, or if you're in the helicopter, poles that are perhaps unlit. Okay then, there we go. Like I say, sticking close to the land, you get a bit more calmer water. I don't really know why that is, but that does seem to be the case. Right, there we go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little look at the biker sales mission for the boats. Okay then, and of course, as always, thank you for watching.